Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. We'll be talking about commercial real estate in Central and Eastern Europe. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good Monday morning, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. We are here at the Panattoni Cafe in the center of Warsaw, next to Browaria Warszawskiej, and very bright, sunny day. Winston, welcome to the show. Good to see you.
Yeah, it's very bright, Craig, but it's not so warm today.
Not so warm, but at least the sun's out. Yesterday it was raining the whole day. So, Winston, let's just kick it off with the headlines of today.
Sure, Craig. Yeah, and today the headlines for the EuropaProperty.com website today is Newport Logistics Fund is looking to raise 100 million euros. Matiska has bought the Europa Centralna in Poland, and Trey has sold a portfolio in the Czech and Slovakia to Plan B Investments, and Triana Eastgate has welcomed H&M.
Wow, so very exciting headlines. I can't wait to hear the rest of the details. So thank you all for joining the Coffee with Craig show this week. Most important, we have our SEE, our 18th annual Europa Property SEE Real Estate Awards and Forum taking place in Bucharest, Romania. So we'll be broadcasting a part of the week from Romania, and a few of the, of course, the panels, a few interviews, a lot of exciting things. So if you haven't booked your table or tickets or sponsorship, we have a few award categories left for this event on Thursday. Book it now. We would love to have you there. A record number of nominations, a lot of different sponsors, a lot of different people flying in for the event, and a lot of local regional guys as well. Some Bulgarian companies just signed up on Friday as well. So interesting group coming. So we hope to see you all there. A lot of information is you can either send me a message send me a direct message or email me. I'm happy to send you the whole PDF. And you can always check out the website, which is seerealestateawards.com, or of course go to EuropaProperty.com. You can find it from there. So having said that, let's take a little break, and we'll come right back with Winston Norman and the news. So welcome back, and we're here with Winston Norman, our editor-in-chief of EuropaProperty.com. Winston, great to see you on this warm, sunny day, or freezing cold, sunny day in Warsaw.
Nice to see you as well, Craig.
Yeah. So let's. Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, very nice, thank you.
Excellent. Well, tell us about what's going on with all of these companies that you just read out.
Yeah, so Newport Logistics released a second fund, and they're looking to raise 100 million euros, and They invest and develop in warehouses in Europe, and this time the fund is hoping to focus on investments in Western Europe, and these are projects in the UK, Germany, Belgium, Spain, and Sweden. And according to Szymon Ostrowski, he's the managing partner of the fund, he says that our strategy assumes financing the construction of modern warehouses and logistics facilities in Europe based on the diversification of assets and their location to provide the best returns for our investors. And Newport's key investment criteria is it's a high standard. They hope to build a high standard of sustainable construction developments, and that they ensure the facilities will meet ESG goals of both customers and users, and therefore each project will undergo a BREEAM certification.
Yeah, I saw their investor presentation. Very, especially in these days, good to keep your money safe and making money on, and actually making money on it.
Yeah, and the warehouse sector is a very strong sector these days.
Seems to be the place to be.
A good place to put your money, I would imagine. Staying in the investment sector, and Matiska REIM has announced on behalf of its REREP3 fund that it's acquired the Europa Centralna retail centre in Gliwice. This is a 67,000 gross leasing area of property. And in line with Matiska's investment strategy, which is a value-add strategy, they hope to reposition the centre to a food-anchored, convenient real estate asset and improve its ESG credentials so that it can achieve a very good score on the BREEAM scale. And the retail park currently is anchored by DIY stores Castorama and Euler, and it's got other tenants including Yisk, Action, Media Expert and Sports Direct, and has a standalone drive-through McDonald's restaurant. And according to Sylvie Guten Carpentier, she's the managing partner of Matiska in Poland, the acquisition of Europa Centralna is a major addition to our portfolio in Poland, where Matiska has been accelerating its expansion over the last 4 years. So it's an interesting acquisition and a major acquisition there.
It's an older shopping center, good location. I mean, right on that highway exchange and exit. So yeah, I mean, probably a good place to put a food anchor.
Yeah, and it's probably a good place to have a value-add strategy there.
Yeah, and it is quite an older. I remember going there to the opening, so it's been a long time. That was it was like a big deal.
Originally developed by Helical, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And there's a name we haven't heard.
Staying in retail and in investment, and Trey Real Estate has sold its entire portfolio of 70 properties in the Czech Republic and Slovakia to Plan B Investments. The portfolio includes around 60 supermarkets and commercial properties in the Czech Republic and 10 retail parks in Slovakia, and they include the Vendo brand. Vendo brand.
Mm-hmm.
And the portfolio of real estate in the Czech Republic has a total lettable area of around 122,000 square meters, so substantial.
Lot of shopping.
Portfolio sold, yeah. And as you probably know, it's part of Trey's real estate strategy is they've pulled out of Czech and Slovakia now, so they've divested their whole portfolio there.
Yeah, that's a good way to go out, isn't it?
Yeah, and according to Zdeněk Zusto, he's the co-owner of Plan B Investments. He says, we managed to acquire a portfolio from an international developer at a time when financing is scarce and becoming more expensive. This is truly an exceptional deal. And Trey followed up saying, having sold our retail property portfolio in Portugal to LCN Capital Partners earlier this year, this sale of our portfolio in the Czech Republic and Slovakia marks the next step in our strategic portfolio optimization. And they'll be focusing mostly now on Germany, the United States and Poland.
Well, that sounds like a great transaction for the investment awards.
Does sound like a really good investment for the investment awards, and it'd be interesting to get some information from Plan B about that side of the investment.
Definitely investor of the year potential as well. That's right, big deal.
And finally for today, and Chirina Eastgate shopping centre has welcomed H&M's first store in Albania. So a big move for H&M and a big news for Albania. There, they've got the
first H&M, or is
the first H&M in Albania. And this news follows Eastgate Mall in Skopje that first welcomed the renowned brand to North Macedonia earlier last August. And according to the Baffin Group, who's developed Chirina Eastgate, which is an older centre, they developed that in 2016. This solid partnership between H&M and the Balfin Group is a testimonial of our efforts to innovate fashion retail in the region and invite foreign investments.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how that kind of goes in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. How is H&M doing in Albania? Yeah.
Well, I mean, usually with retailers, they go to the capitals and the biggest developments first, and then kind of,
see what happens from there. Yeah, that's very interesting. I hear a lot of good things about Albania, and then some you don't hear some good things. Good things, bad things, I guess, like everywhere.
I hear it's a nice place to go on holiday.
I was going to say, good place to go on holiday. Exactly what I heard. I'm sure you need the right fashion, though. So when you get there, if you forgot anything, you can buy it at H&M.
That's right.
So thank you for all of you watching the Coffee with Craig show this Monday. And of course, stay tuned for everything that we're covering in Poland, but also we'll be doing some interviews in Romania, and we'll also be hosting during the CEE Awards on Thursday in Bucharest at the Radisson. So we hope to all see you there. And stay safe, and we will see you tomorrow with the news. Click here to subscribe to the Coffee with Craig show, and don't forget to share it with your friends.